It's New York Lottery's numbers and win for drawings, observed by an auditor from Coopers and Lybrand.
Good evening, it's Friday, May 21st, 1993. I'm Yolanda Vega. Now here's tonight's number. The first ball up is 0. The next is 5, and the last is 3, making tonight's number 053. Here's Stephanie Moore with Win 4.
Thank you. Now for tonight's Win 4 number, the first ball out is 8. The next is 2. The next is 5, and the last is 1, making tonight's Win 4 number 8251. Thank you and good night.
Thank you. Thank you, folks. Welcome to the program, and you've done something really important for me. You've made me feel much better about mankind. I'm a little depressed. You know, I think that nowadays people are just way too eager to sue. Do you agree with this? I'll give you an example. This morning in the paper, there's an English professor at Brandeis University who has filed a sexual harassment suit against himself. So, of course, it may be true, but that's a whole different story. Well, we're on a little later tonight, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah, we're not on now. We'll be on in a half an hour. So, no, you know why? It's the president, I believe. Is it tonight? The president's State of the Union address, and it's interesting. They were talking to the White House officials, and they said, now when President Reagan gives one of these State of the Union speeches or any major address, is security a problem? And they said, no, the only real security happens afterward at the reception. They have to make sure that the president does not get between the buffet table and Tip O'Neill. They said that's the... Oh, no! But, you know, what do you think? Go for another one or just get out while we're... Paul, what do you think?
Go for another one, babe.
Don't call me babe.
Go for another one, Mr. Letterman.
No.
Somewhere in between?
Yeah, I think somewhere between Babe and Mr. Letterman.
Somewhere in between those two.
You know, as a symbol of determination to cut government spending, President Reagan tonight, I think this was a noble gesture. He used 5 makeup people instead of the usual 9. So that was... You know what? I almost forgot. It's time now to draw the lucky number. Bring it in here. We'll turn on the machine. Thank you very much. 5, 3, 5. Tonight's lucky number is 535. Congratulations, and keep watching. Our good friend Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen. Babe.
Thank you very much. All of us, thank you. All of us pickers are very excited.
It's going to be a very exciting night.
Yeah.
Going to be a very exciting night. Today is Thursday, and I guess you know what that means. It means it's time for us to... Excuse me, 1 minute. You know, I forgot something. I forgot all about drawing out the lucky number. Let's do that right now. Bring out the machine here. Yeah, just put it out right over there, if you will, please. Okay, good enough. Let me go ahead and turn that on. First number is a 9. Second number is a 4. And the final number is 2. Tonight's lucky number, 942. Congratulations. 942. We don't know what it is, but it sure kills time. Thank you. You sounded great, Paul.
On the, this little
I like that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and all of North America. Welcome to the program. You had a good weekend. I can sense that. And I had a good weekend. It was very exciting. I got another piece, another chess piece arrived for my Civil War chess set. And now, this was staggering. You know, you've been following the predicament of Chernyenko. What's his first name, Paul?
Will Lee knows his first name.
Sir, Soviet leader...
Constantine, is
That's right, Constantine. That's right. Did you know that, Paul, or did they call that in?
I got the information over the grapevine here.
Okay. You know, nobody's seen him over there in Moscow, and so this morning on the Today program, they had seasoned Moscow observers, and they claim the reason you haven't seen Chernyenko in public recently is because of a really bad haircut. So... Tomorrow is Lincoln's birthday. Now, this is interesting. There's a kind of an unusual observance of Lincoln's birthday taking place in Madison Square Garden. Tomorrow night, a descendant of Abraham Lincoln will actually free 2 NBA teams. So we're looking forward to that. Wait a minute. Where did that come from? Who did that?
Talents.
Let me hear that again. Who did that? Oh, it's Will again. All right. We have a wonderful program for you, and in fact, we have such a great program, I don't have time to tell you about it now, so say hello to our friend, Mr. Paul Schaefer. Paul.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, David. You know, thank you. I want to mention I had a marvelous weekend. I was up in Canada, Toronto, Canada, participating in the making of the Canadian record to aid in the Ethiopian Relief Fund, and it was a big celebrity affair.
Who was up there?
All the Canadian celebrities got together to
like
make
who?
this record. Well, Joni Mitchell, Neil Young, you know. Paul Anka called in sick. We missed him.
No, he really called in sick?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, okay.
He'd been involved from the beginning. Corey Hart, Brian Adams, who wrote the song with David Foster, all the Canadian, you know, Ronnie Hawkins, who said, he paid me a lovely compliment. He said, your band is hotter than the left cheek of a devil's... And we have a queen. But the funniest thing was coming into the room, and I see all these celebrity legends, Canadian legends. Neil Young is there, you know, and a guy's looking at me, and he says to me, and he's looking at me like I know him, and he looks straight at me, and he says, you know me as Andy Kim. And this was really, you know, who he really was. Now he calls himself, he's changed his name, Andy Kim, Baron Longfellow. So I managed to get his autograph afterwards. And,
well, that was nice of you to do that.
We had a nice, well, it was, you know.
You should be very happy with yourself for doing something decent like that.
For a good cause. Now, did you, what did you do this week?
Oh, nothing really.
No.
Well, you know what? I forgot to, it's lucky number time. Let's go to the lucky number here. Almost completely forgot about the, let's turn on the machine, shall we? First number is 4. Second number is a 6. And the third number is a 2. Our lucky number tonight, ladies and gentlemen, 462. Congratulations. I had a doctor's appointment.
You did?
Yeah. You know, have you ever noticed this? A guy was just to check on a sore throat. He's looking down my throat, and I'm very close to the man, and I can see he's wearing eyeliner.
Oh.
Just like a little, just to kind of highlight, just under...
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know who else had an eyeliner? Baron Longfellow.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he wears a little bit.
But we know him as Andy Kim.
We know him as Andy Kim.
We have I think, a really good show tonight. Jane Badler will be here from the television show V. I keep wanting to say Z, but it's V. Also, we're going to, there was some trouble with the Al Frisch Millionaire Weekend in Paris giveaway we performed last Tuesday, so we'll clear that all up. And Richard Belzer is here, Dr. Richard Brand. It should be a fun show. Did you have a nice evening, Paul?
Yes, I did. Tell me, Dave, let me ask you this. What's happening with the hot lunch program?
Oh.
Is there an update on that?
It's a long story, and I'm a little sad about it. A few weeks ago, the place we were getting our lunch decided they were not coming to our office anymore for reasons too lengthy to go into here. So we opened up the hot lunch program, and how that works, any restaurant in Manhattan who wanted to deliver us free hot lunch every day, then I would mention the name of the restaurant on the air. And it was working out just great. Let me show you the little hot lunch club chart we had made up here. As you can see, the first day we had food from a place called Beanstalk, and it was vegetarian food, very nice. Extras, we got to keep the trays, and so we gave them three smiling faces there. And then the next day it was Lily Langtree's. It was a Mexican restaurant. They actually sent up 3 attendants, 3 people to serve the food, so that was very nice. Today, we came in and heard that we were getting a Japanese food from a 4-star Japanese restaurant, this Hatsuhana, and the food was very good, but look, we had to give them only a half one of these smiling things because they gave the insulting proportion, or the insulting portion. Let me show you what they sent up here. It was just this. And see, the deal is we need food for 30 people. So it was really good. I mean, it was wonderful food, but, you know, it's for like 2 people. So, you know, you're either in the hot lunch program or you're not. So it's got to be for 30. For example, Connie Chung dropped by for lunch, and there was nothing for her. So, you know, who's embarrassed? You know, of course, it's the restaurant. So, but anyway, now it looks like we can't even continue because NBC says it's illegal. They were using terms like payola, federal prison. So I think we may have seen the last of the Hot Lunch Club.
There were some more tentative dates, though.
Yeah, now here's what I wanted to say. Monday, we were going to have a very big meal, a very big dinner sent up. So what we needed Monday afternoon was a light lunch. And then Friday, we have an Italian lunch coming up. But I think all of these have to go now because of NBC says, stop it.
At least the Monday, though, one we should go through with a full dinner.
Yeah, but see, if they send up the food now, we can't really say who they were. And
who were they, though?
Well, we can't say.
Can't say who they were? You said who those people were.
Yeah, but that's because they've already sent the food up.
Oh, I see.
It was Sammy's.
Oh,
and we do still need kind of a light lunch for that day, so. But that's it. We're all done. Do we have time for the lucky number or not? All right, let's go to the lucky number, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is. Let's turn on the machine. First number is a 2. Second number is a 6. And the third number is a 4. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's lucky number is 264. Congratulations. It's getting stupider and stupider. Well, I'm sorry to see that hot lunch program go. That was
sad, actually.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah.
We had a 4-star restaurant. That was darn nice, but tiny little portion and so. We have a wonderful program. That's right. I'll get to that in just a second. Let me tell you who else is here. Who else is here? Tom Savini, a man who makes special effects for horror movies and does peculiar makeup and so forth. Model, one of the most successful models in the world. She's on the cover of Sports Illustrated in the annual swimsuit issue. Paulina Porizkova is here. And, tell him who's with the band tonight, Paul. That's what I forgot to mention.
Well, only the barometer of hip would be able to get a guy like this to come down and play with us, but we are extremely honored to have Mr. Paul Butterfield on harmonica.
Paul, nice to see you. Thank you very much.
You know, a cat comes by to sit in, and it's Paul Butterfield, you know, one of the originals.
Now, if you're the barometer of hip, who is the anemometer of hip?
That would...
You want to do this? It's lucky number time.
Go with
ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for the lucky number drawing. You know it, you love it. You can't live without it. Here we go. It's the lucky number machine warming up. Our first number tonight is a 4. Our second number tonight is a 7. And our final number tonight is a 9. Tonight's lucky number, ladies and gentlemen, 479. Good luck. We don't know, we don't care. Dear Dave, letter number 2 begins, I ain't too smart, but I like beer and I like to party. It comes to us from a man named Scott P. I'm guessing that's an abbreviation for his last name. From somewhere in Georgia. Gee, Scott, those are admirable qualities. Too bad you weren't here yesterday when we had model Paulina Porizkova on. I think you'll find this interesting. Take a look at the tape from last night's program. So, Paulina, being a model and all, I would guess that you get asked out every now and then. What kind of guy do you really like the most?
Well, I guess I'm just like most of the fashion models, and I like the the real dumb guys, you know,
Yeah.
like the dumber they are, the better I like them. And preferably, they should drink a lot of beer and watch a lot of TV and party a lot.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
I'd love to meet more of them.
I bet you would. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Letter number 3 begins, and this is, letter number 3 is a thoughtful inquiry. It says, Dear Dave, who is the 1 out of 5 dentists who does not recommend sugarless gum for patients that chew gum? This comes from Renee Benson, University of Minnesota at Duluth. It's a good question, Renee, and I think I have an advertisement from that 1 dentist in 5 who doesn't recommend sugarless gum. It was in the Times this morning, and I clipped it. Oh, yeah, here it is. Here's the guy. This is the 1 out of 5. This is Dr. Don Crowley for the Smile of Health 3 times a day. It's a mouthful of milk duds, so... I forgot to draw the lucky number. Machine is now warming up. Our first number tonight, ladies and gentlemen, a 2, followed by a 6. And finally, we have a 7. Tonight's lucky number, ladies and gentlemen, 2, 6, 7. Congratulations. We don't know what the hell that is. We don't. We got a deal on the machine. We have it for a month. We're going to use it. Whether you like it or not, we're going to use the machine every night for a stinking month. So just, thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. And from the bottom of my heart, I hope you had a wonderful President's Day. It's beautiful weather here in New York City, boy. Beautiful, not too cold. It's clear, but it's one of those bad news, good news deals. It's so clear today that you can, this is the good news. It's so clear today that you can see New Jersey. Now, the bad news is it's so clear you can see New Jersey is the bad news. No, it's only a joke. William Westmoreland is now looking for work as a carnival guesser, so that'll be nice. What else? Anything else? Paul, you're here.
I'm here. Steve Jordan is back from Paris.
Yeah, he was in Paris. What were you doing in Paris, Steve?
The Bone Rose project.
Recording with the 2 hippest acts in the world, Simon Le Bon, Nick Rhodes from Duran Duran. This is true. And the Stones, sitting here with the Rolling Stones over in Paris. So it's like he's not too hip for any... Just
good.
the most happening acts, and you know, taking a little time out of his busy schedule to play with us here.
Nice to have you back. Thank you very much for being back. Paul, did you have a good weekend?
I had a nice weekend. I was swinging very hard, appearing with Ronnie Spector downtown in a nightclub, and introducing her as Murray the K, and she brought me down the original Murray the K hat, his real hat, you know, the late great Murray Kaufman. So I wore that. And how about you, David?
I had a nice weekend. I was home watching Life's Most Embarrassing Moments. Tonight, Stupid Pet Tricks, Howie Mandel, and from the Los Angeles Dodgers, Tommy Lasorda is here, folks. We're going up. Oh, yeah. Sure. Thank you very much. I almost, wait a minute. Also, Bill Wendell is back. Nice to have you back, Bill. Bill was off last week. Nice to have you back, sir. Okay, it's lucky number time. Get ready. Oops. Our first lucky number is 7, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Our second lucky number is 4. And our final lucky number is 2. Tonight's lucky number, ladies and gentlemen, 742. We don't know. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Thank you, Bob. Okay. We have no idea what that is. We got a special deal on the machine. We're going to use it for a month. Thank you, Paul. We forgot to do this. Let's do this really quickly. We'll get it out of the way and then on with the show. It's lucky number time. We turn on the machine, mix up the numbers. Our first number tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is 7. Our second number tonight is 6. Our first number tonight is 7. Two numbers. Our third number tonight is 3. Tonight's lucky number, ladies and gentlemen, 7. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Your prize should be arriving by UPS, so look for the big brown truck.
Thank you so very, very much. Thank you. I have just a brief announcement to make, and that is that we in the band are happening this evening. So we're ready for a big show.
This was the announcement?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I like that announcement. Yeah. You and the band are
happening this evening. Thank you very much.
Glad to have you.
How are you, David? How was your day?
You don't want to know about my day.
Well, I was interested.
No, you're not. Right.
I was at one time. I'm no longer interested.
Well, you could feign a little interest.
Well, I did.
You know, I've got a lot on my mind here, and I don't know whether to spill it or just let it go.
Go ahead. Get it off your chest, because...
Well, we don't have time. Maybe later. I'll just give you one little thing. They switched my garbage day.
Well, that can throw off your whole...
Well, you people are making fun of this, but they didn't tell me. It used to be Friday. That I had down. Yeah. Thursday night, you take the garbage out. It's taken care of, and the cans are empty on when you get home. Now, I don't know what the day is, so I can't have the cans ready. So the guy pretty much has to come inside the house and look in the refrigerator, see if I'm going to finish stuff up, and make a choice whether or not to haul it out. So it's a burden, but that's just the small stuff. I got a whole list of
anything
stuff
else?
Here, no,
you better get this off your chest, or otherwise you're going to be upset for the whole show.
It'll fester, won't it?
Yeah.
Now, here's something good. I want to hear something good. Remember the big Millionaire Weekend with Al Frisch? That's coming up this weekend. Al Frisch is going to Paris, France he's going with Jeremy Austin and Jeremy's mother, Sue. They're from Hutchinson, Kansas. They leave here Friday night. Where is Al? Al, take a bow. There he is. Right. Can we get a... That'll be a good trip. Now, Al, I understand Jeremy and his mother are going to stay over when you get back, and we'll have them on the show. And we'll take a lot of pictures?
I hope so.
Yeah. All right. Now, you got to wear the tuxedo every minute you're over there. All right. So that's good. And this other stuff, I don't know if I can even bring it up. You know what it is, Paul?
Yeah. What it is. What it is, Dave.
All of these people have at one time or another promised to be on the show and have never darkened our doorway. And I'm just fed up with it again.
You have a small list of people there who...
I have 5 names here.
Who
6
promised
if you
to
count
be
Al
on
Frisch.
at one time and then didn't show up, canceled out?
That's right.
Who are those rats? Who are those rats?
All right, the first one was Dustin Hoffman. Remember 2 years ago when... You're mocking me, aren't you? One more outburst and I'll clear the auditorium. Now, Dustin Hoffman was going to be on the show when his movie Snooki was out. Tootsie, rather. Tootsie. He was booked. He was here. He was going to be on. We had a date. We were all looking forward to it. And then what happened? At the last minute, am I right? Yes. He pulled out, right? Pulled out. 2 years ago. But he said, I'll do it again. We haven't heard from Dustin Hoffman. That's just one name on this list. Raquel Welch. You want another name?
Yeah.
Across the hall, 6 months ago, I went over and I said, we'd love to have you on the show. And she said, I'd love to be on the show. I haven't heard a thing from her. She's, a matter of fact, she's a block away from here tonight signing books or something.
She could come over and say hello, at least.
Sure, that's my point exactly. Bo Derek.
Yeah.
This woman, I spoke to this woman on the phone. She said, I'd love to do your show. This was over a year ago. 2 nights ago, I saw her on the Stanley Siegel show.
Oh, come on. Come on now. She does Stanley Siegel. She won't come into our show?
She won't be on our show.
I don't know what to say.
There's a couple other names here.
I'm sad saddened. I'm shocked and saddened.
You're shocked and you're sad. But I'll tell you something, Paul. We don't need these people on our show. We have something better than all the Dustin Hoffmans and the Bo Dereks and the Raquel Welches. We have the lucky number. Stanley Siegel doesn't have a lucky number. The first number is 4. The second number is 4. Ladies and gentlemen, the third number is 4. Thank you very much. Candice Bergen. I spoke to her on the phone. She said the next time, she said, I'm doing a movie with Burt Reynolds. When I'm finished, I'd be happy to be on your show. This was at least a year ago.
What happened?
Well, what do you mean what happened? She never showed up. These people are weaseling on us.
I'm really shocked, and she's so nice, too, Candace.
Oh, you know her, do you?
Well, I worked with her a little bit, you know, many Saturday Night Live. She
well,
was
ask her, can she be on the show?
Call her up.
Hollywood Wives is over, by gosh, and... I'll admit it. I cried when it ended. A piece of work that was. Well, okay, letter number 5. Are we up to number 5? That was 4. No, I'm sorry, letter number 4. Is it 4, Hal?
Letter number 4, Dave.
Thank you very much. Dear Dave, my girlfriend has a Cocker Spaniel that has just had puppies. You are her favorite star. Oh, that's sweet. So in honor of your show, she has named them Larry, Nancy, David, and Paul. My problem is, Dave, our cat is about to have kittens. Can you show us more of the people who work on your show so we can name a kitty after them? Sincerely, William Triggle, Atlanta, Georgia. Well, sure, William. That's not a bad idea. I tell you what, we'll let you take a look at a section of our show credits, and that should give you a couple ideas for names for your kitten. Director, of course, Whiskers Journey, Stripes, Basil, Smokey Thacker, Pepper Johnson, Puffy, Tabby, and Fluffy, Blackie Williams. You know who else is on this list? Raquel Welch, Bo Derek, and Candice Bergen. Yep. Who? Yeah, yeah. I'm a little worried about getting the audience hot here. They'll go march on their homes. Letter number 5. Dear Dave, how many more weeks do you get off for vacation than the average entertainer or high-paid executive? All I know is whenever I'm in town to see the program at the studio, it's always a repeat because you're on vacation. A loyal and disappointed viewer, Matthew Moisey, Montreal, Canada. Matthew, I must confess something here. I'm pretty ashamed of myself. When I read your letter, I've decided I just have to stop misleading you this way. Do me a favor, watch this videotape from our files, and I think you'll finally see the sordid explanation for what's been happening. And again, I'm sorry. Okay, so Superman has to go to the doctor for his annual checkup, see? And he's inside the examining room, and the doctor says to Superman, "Don't worry about a thing, Superman. These gloves are made of neoprene." Oh, great. We have a terrific show for you. Yeah. Yes, Hal?
It's that Matthew Moisey kid again.
Oh, okay, great. Oh, this will be good.
He's coming to the door now.
All right, let me get this on. This will be great. Okay, thanks, Ben. Watch this. Comes down from Canada. Yeah, what do you want?
I'm a real big fan of Dave's, and I've come away from Canada to see the show. Can I come in?
No, there's no show. Dave's on vacation. Beat it, will you?
On vacation?
Yeah, it's a repeat.
But that's the 5th time he's been on vacation since I've been here.
So what do you care? Why don't you take a vacation? You look like you use a rest.
But I don't understand.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things you don't understand, pal. Fly, will you? Beat it. Your history. Come on, get out of here.
Okay.
Hit the road. Thank you very much. Thank you. Just a joke. Just a joke. Do we have time to do the lucky number, or will we forget it? All right. Our first number tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is a 2. The second number tonight is a 8. And the final number tonight is 2. Our lucky number, 282. Congratulations. Well, We have a big show. It's a huge show. We'll be lucky if we can get it all in an hour. Tomorrow on the show, here's a program tomorrow. A reminder for tomorrow night. We're going to go outside this building. What building are we in here? The RCA building, and we're going to, with the help of a giant spotlight, we're going to make shadow puppets on the side of this building. That'll be tomorrow. Shall we do this or not? Sure, let's do it. Why not? It's our lucky number, ladies and gentlemen. I'll come over here to the lucky number machine. We'll turn it on, and we'll draw the lucky number. Let's let them get mixed up. Oh, oops. Our first lucky number tonight is a 4. Our second lucky number tonight is a 9. And our third lucky number tonight is a 1. Tonight's lucky number, ladies and gentlemen, 4. I hope you had it. Look for a really big, thick envelope from NBC if you did. How are you? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm looking forward to tonight's show.
But are you really all right?
I'm fine inside.
Everything in your life is okay?
Yeah, why? Something wrong with yours?
No, why? Have you heard something? No, I have a
thing
cold.
That went around the office, you know.
No, don't listen to that.
That wasn't true.
Now, can you tell I have a cold or not?
No, I couldn't tell.
Really?
Couldn't tell. You feeling a little under the weather?
Well, yeah, on the inside, it's just everything is echoing and kind of reverberating. And
well, it's this crazy weather. It's hot. It was 70 degrees over the weekend, and you're out there, and you said it was nice just to let the heat rush over me.
Yeah, kind of.
You said. And now, look, you got a cold. Were you nude?
Now I got a cold.
Were you nude or something outside in your place?
Yeah, that's it. I was nude outside. Thanks for telling the entire country. I was naked in my front yard.
No wonder you got sick.
Were we nominated for any of these Grammys?
Yes, we are.
We are nominated?
Best packaging.
Do we care about the Grammys?
We had it with the, Dick Clark.
Oh, God.
Dick Clark scooped the Grammys, didn't he?
With his American Weenie Awards or whatever those are. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be a good time to tune in. Tomorrow's going to be another special program. It's for people who videotape this program at late at night because they can't stay up because they have regular jobs or whatever, or I guess maybe they just don't care. So we'll be doing a special morning show for you folks tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow night. We'll look forward to that, won't we?
Oh, we're doing...
What?
We're doing a morning show?
A morning show tomorrow night, yeah. It'll be the late night
in our regular
show.
time slot, though.
Yeah, it'll be at a regular time slot, but when the people who videotape it at night, when they get up in the morning and they're having their little breakfast there and they play the show back, it'll be a morning show.
Oh, that's...
Cute idea, isn't it?
Perfect for the disco crowd in New York, you know. They're just getting up
sure,
when we
they're
come
just
on.
getting in, yeah.
They have a little breakfast and then they go out to swing, you know. They do. They
well, that'll
nap
be
first.
tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow.
So,
all right,
I
guess, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a great show. Let me introduce you to the man who is going to be casting these hand shadows, and then also I believe he's going to teach me how to do a few of them. He is one of America's foremost magicians and has performed in every imaginable show business setting. He, too, has been nude in his front yard. In addition to magic, he is also an expert in the ancient art of hand shadows. Please say hello to Mr. George Gilbert. George, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can, David. Hello, David. How are you?
George, nice of you to help us out tonight in the introduction. I guess first of all, why don't you explain why it is we're looking up your dress like that?
I have no idea.
You're on an elevated platform, right, George?
That's right. You're going to be on here in a few minutes, you know.
Yeah, and why did we have to elevate the platform?
God knows, David. I'm puzzled by that myself.
Okay. Well, and the light will be shining on the RCA building. Is that correct, George?
Well, we're across at the Exxon building, and we're going to have this tremendous spotlight.
Uh-huh.
It's a Xeon Super Trooper, and it's a follow spotlight.
Oh, there it is. Sure.
There, right.
Uh-huh.
That's going to be shining on the RCA building across the street.
Uh-huh.
And we'll be on this self-propelled work platform. It reaches a maximum height of 11 feet, has a platform capacity of, it sounds like I'm going to sell this thing, doesn't it? A maximum capacity of 500 pounds.
Now, George, is there a crowd gathering?
Yes, we're getting a huge crowd here.
Now, estimate that crowd for me, will you, General Westmoreland?
It's about 350.
Okay, I tell you what, George, show us now some techniques with your hands that you will be using later when we cast these shadows on the building.
All right. Well, here's the way we would do the rabbit, see? Doesn't look like a rabbit, I know now, and the hand shadows, I hope it will. So
thank you very much for being with us, and we'll check back with you a little bit later when the sun goes down and it's completely dark outside. That's Mr. George Gilbert. He'll be doing the hand shadows for us. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I almost forgot. It's time once again for the lucky number. Turning on the machine, tonight's first lucky number is 3. Our second number is a 9. And the third number is a 4. Yes, the lucky number for tonight is 3, 9, 4. 3, 9, 4. And as always, if you're the winner, keep an eye out for the bonded NBC Courier. Congratulations and keep watching.
Oh, Dave! Dave! I got the lucky number!
Well, congratulations. That's great. Wait a minute. Okay, it's our own Chris Elliott, the guy under the seats. Chris, congratulations. That's great. You got the lucky number.
I've never won anything in my whole life. This is terrific.
Well, we're all very excited for you. That's great.
I feel great. I'm gonna go on a vacation, maybe buy a car. What do you think of the odds of something like this?
Now, Chris, before we get into that, now you're a member of the staff, right?
Yeah, that's actually the luckiest thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you feel that way, but not really, because members of the staff and their families are ineligible to play the lucky number, Chris. I'm sorry. You'll have to be disqualified, Chris.
What are you trying to tell me?
Well, take a look at the rules for yourself. Because you are a member of the staff, you're clearly ineligible for the drawing. I'm sorry about that, Chris.
All right, I see your rules. But you're not going to take this away from me.
Now, Chris, it's the rules, it's not me. My hands are tied. Believe me, the rules are rules, and there's nothing I can do.
Rules. Let me tell you something about rules, mister. One of these days, when your little comedy career is on the rocks and you've resorted to professional wrestling to make a buck, I'm going to put you in a sleeper hold you'll never wake up from. Your little rules aren't going to help you then, mister. No, sir, but until then, I'll be right here, making your life a living hell. Watching you do what you do so well, whatever the hell that is, doing your little numbers. I see.
Okay, well, once again, congratulations on the lucky number. We'll be right back with the Schmingy brothers, John Candy and Eugene Levy. Oh, gosh. What are we doing, Tony? Tony, I have a cold this morning, so try not to get too close to me. What do we got? You got stuff that's cropped up there?
You know, I just have to say that one of my favorite things about doing this show is the things that people send in.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
wonderful
nuts.
little momentous.
As a matter of fact, somebody in the studio audience gave us this, where it's been kidnapped, I think, apparently. Here it is. Look at this. We got one of these. Yeah. This is a woman in Kentucky made this. What's the doll's name? Oh, this is, oh, good. This is little David right here.
Just adorable.
He is cute. Must have been a really difficult birth. Well, Tony, what else do we have?
Look, we have this. This is a caricature of us.
This is
Dave,
us?
it was sent in by a viewer.
Where is that?
Bob Curtin of Syracuse, New York sent this, and he does these cartoons as a hobby. We're very lucky to have this.
Yeah, he's getting closer.
It's really special.
And then a sweater? What is the sweater here?
Yeah, the sweater. Now this is terrific. This cardigan sweater was sent to us by the California Date Growers Association.
Yeah.
If you notice, the buttons are dates.
Buttons are dates, yeah. That's very nice.
Isn't that Super.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Take a bite.
No, I can't imagine flies being a problem with that. Well, what are we up to now? We're gonna. Did you have trouble getting to work this morning?
Yeah, no.
Really?
No.
Paul, did you have trouble getting to work? It was crazy.
I couldn't get a cab.
The traffic is unbelievable. So, as we do every morning this time, let's check in the morning show traffic copter and our own Larry Bud Millman. Larry, can you hear me? Larry, go ahead with the traffic report. See, I think apparently the cabin is not pressurized, and Larry's not getting enough oxygen, so... Larry, can you hear me? What do we do? We'll check back in a little bit later? Oh, yeah, that's Larry and our traffic copter, and we'll try to get the communication cleared up. Oh, yeah. And now it's time for our lucky number. And, Tony, go ahead and tell them what we'll be drawing for this morning.
Absolutely. It's Dave, our lucky number this morning will be getting more than a prize. They'll be getting a whole new look they probably need from Elizabeth Jourdain salons. Isn't that terrific?
That's great, yeah.
Facial, permanent, a complete beauty makeover. And all wrapped in a stylish rayon scarf by Henri of JCPenney.
All right,
Isn't that super?
That's what the lucky number winner will be receiving this morning. Here's our first number. It is a 3. Our second number is a 6. And our third number here is a 9. This morning's lucky number is 3, 6, 9. Oh, that coffee is great. So are we all set? We're going to check the traffic again or later? What do you think? Now or later? All right. Okay, let's one more time. We'll go back to the helicopter and see if we can't get that vital traffic information. Larry! Larry, go ahead and give the traffic report. Barely hearing him. Maybe now would be a good time to test that cruise missile we've heard so much about. All right, we'll come back to Larry for that valuable traffic information. On our program this morning, you woke up for a good show. Michael Palin is here.
And yes, he is, and we also have actress Carol Channing who's going to teach us.
Yeah, you worked with Carol Channing before, haven't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
And Carol's going to do what this morning?
She's great. She's going to disco size this morning. That's how she keeps in shape.
Yeah.
So that's how she
That disco thing is just gone crazy. It's all over the country.
Yeah.
And also, if you're having trouble with your dog or your cat or your chipmunk or your parakeet and behavior problems, we have animal analyst Beatrice Lydecker here to tell you what's the matter with your animal.
And we also have a visit from Dave's Blood Bug.
We got a really good show. Pour yourself another cup of Joe and come on back, folks. It's the morning show.
Coming up, Shag making a comeback.
Not as funny as St. Olaf College, but we'll take what we can get. Dear Dave, have you ever noticed that another letter about Paul? What's the matter?
Well, it's just, you know, I don't want to give away anything that's coming up, and I've got a million pairs of glasses in front of me, but that's for later.
Then just don't say anything. It's one of those test tapes we make from time to time, and then we mail it to our GIs. Dear Dave, have you ever noticed that Paul looks like the man in the famous painting of the farmer with a pitchfork and a wife in front of a barn? This comes to us from Stacy Embry, Indianapolis, Indiana, my hometown. Stacy, I think you're referring to the painting by Grant Wood called American Gothic. We have it right here. Let's take a look at it. And, you know, she's right. There is a striking resemblance between Paul and the man in the photo, but what really caught my eye was how much the woman looks like Phil Rizzuto. I can't get over that. This looks like a picture of America's first gay couple, doesn't it? Very strange. All right. Now, where are we? What are we up to here? Letter number, what is it? 4? Dear Mr. Letterman, I am an optometrist. I have recently changed the location of my office. Notifying all previous patients is an incredibly monotonous task. You could save me hours of boredom by simply telling your viewers the location of my offices. Sincerely, Mitchell J. Martyr, Boca Raton, Florida. You know, I don't know if you were with us a couple of weeks ago, but we got in a lot of trouble with NBC because people would send us free lunch, and then I would mention the name of the restaurant, and we'd get the food for free for 30 people, and it worked great for about 3 weeks, and then NBC shut us down. I can't believe that this guy would ask us to repeat the same kind of deal, to mention the name of his place in return for special favors. We can't possibly do it. Paul, can you believe that we'd get a letter like this?
Well, you know, I can believe it, David. What I can't believe is the incredible selection of eyewear at Dr. Mitch Martyr's The Eyes Have It Optique at a brand new convenient location, 23 Northeast 44th Street in Fort Lauderdale. So the next time you're in Southern Florida, make a spectacle of yourself at Dr. Mitch Martyr's The Eyes Have It Optique. Right, fellas? Right. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a little ensemble piece there with the band.
Worth going all this way.
Yeah, you did a nice job.
Yeah,
thank you very much. Now, that's the joke you were trying to protect over there.
I wanted to protect this joke,
well,
yeah. I was afraid to give it away. I think it's all right, though.
Yeah. Dear Dave, letter number 5 begins, are we doing 5 tonight? I like to hear my name on TV, so you know what I did? I wrote a letter to Willard Scott saying I was 99 years old. And he wished me a happy birthday. The funny thing is that I'm only 22, ha, ha, ha. Sincerely, Kevin Mocker, Taunton, Massachusetts. Well, Kevin, we certainly appreciate your sharing your accomplishment with us. Of course, it's not for me to judge you, but here with an official response is the Today Show's beloved weatherman, Willard Scott.
Listen, you little punk. You think you pulled a fast one in the National Broadcasting Company, huh? Well, you think again. We know your name, we know your address, we know where you live. You little lowlife, we know everything about you. We know what you're trying to do, so don't try to pull that again, see? Personally, I'll come up and kick your from one end of this country to the other. You'll be lucky to see 22. Thank you, Dave.
Willard thinks he's Hulk Hogan. Oh, yeah, we got to, oh, sure. We don't want to forget this at any cost, do we, ladies and gentlemen? It's time for the lucky number drawing. Turn on the machine. Mix them up. Tonight's first number is a 7. The second number is a 3. And the final number tonight is a 4. Yes, the lucky number is 734. Congratulations. If you're the winner, keep an eye out for the bonded NBC Courier. Tonight on this program, we have Rob Reiner, B.B. King, Elaine Boozler, and Kenny the Gardener. Don't miss it if you can. We'll be right back. Folks, and welcome back to the, let me give you another example. Tuesday night on the CBS Late Movie. This is Columbo. That's a kind of a recent show to be running, isn't it? 1964. The director of a military academy kills the man threatening to turn the school into a co-ed college. This happens all the time, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we had a lot of fun while we were away. It wasn't just all worrying and fretting about the outcome of the strike situation for us. The staff members here at Late Night went up to Central Park and we played a little softball. Ed Hall from our staff took these on his little home video camera unit. Let's take a look at some of the action now. This was a combination of 3 days of play. There's the field, first of all, and a lot of people say, is that AstroTurf? No, this is the natural stuff. And Betsy Steyer making a fine play there at third. Kind of a problem. It was about 14 degrees, but we had a good time nonetheless. All right. And what is this? Oh, this is Paula Niedert catching the ball back from the catcher. There I am, and we have it's Maria Pope, who had something to do with the slipper mix-up, as I... And here's Robert Morton, our segment producer. Attaboy, Robert. And now this is Marie O'Donnell making a play at first base. Marie is now working for Manhattan Cable. No longer with us. And this is Sue Hall, just not sure what she was doing. We couldn't get her to stop, as a matter of fact. She was doing that in a cab on the way home, and... Oh, this is Joni Kaplan, who works at Saturday Night Live. Now, this is interesting. She's safe at first and heads directly, that's right, to third. Oh, no. And what have we here? This is it.
Oh, what is wrong with you?
That's kind of an easy-going game. That's Elaine Boozler. And Darcy Hetrich was pitching, and there's Marie at first again. And she runs like an athlete, doesn't she? And, of course, there's the Diamond Vision scoreboard. So that was softball for us. Oh, I'm sorry. I almost forgot. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason the strike was settled early, it's time for the lucky number. Ready, Paul? Tonight's first lucky number is a 2. The second lucky number is a 7. Our third lucky number is a 4. Tonight's lucky number, 274. Congratulations if you're holding the winning number, and keep your eye out for the bonded NBC Courier. Now... Joe, come here. Come on. Come on back up here.
No, you don't need me, Dad.
Okay. Letter number 4. Oh, all right. Come on. Come here. Come on, buddy. Come on.
What, here?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Letter number 4.
You won't even know I'm here.
Dear Mr. Letterman, no, this comes to a Dear Letterman show. I've never written a letter to a TV show before, but then I've never heard of anything as abominably tasteless as Mr. Letterman's remark about Chernyenko not being able to celebrate another birthday. Does Mr. Letterman think his audience consists of people so jaded by jingoism and the us versus them mentality that they'll find him amusing if he makes fun of some Russian guy who happens to be dying? Sincerely, Tim Walker, graduate assistant, new NYU Interactive Telecommunications Program. Well, by the way, this is the first letter we've ever had using the word jingoism in it. I tell you what, Tim, it's true sometimes I do poke fun at the Soviet Union in my opening remarks, but you know, you certainly raise a really interesting point. You know, it's a very interesting point, speaking of jingoism and so forth. In fact, I know some people who just might find your letter downright fascinating, if you know what I mean. So we're going to send it off to those folks and take a look. Yeah. Thank you very much. Good luck. Okay.
That's a good one. Yeah, the guy who wrote that one deserves a raise.
You're pushing your luck, Joe. All right, now we're down to letter number 5. Dear Dave, Why don't you ever wear a bow tie? Curiously, Jeff Wayne. Well, this is interesting. From time to time, people write in and they have questions about the show and wardrobe and so forth. And I'll tell you about the bow tie. You know, that's really something I'd really rather not talk about. It was such a long time ago. And oh, brother, take a look at the view of that lake. I'm telling you, nothing beats hiking.
Oh, you bet, buddy. There's nothing like hiking with your best friend. Hey, look what I found.
Whoa! Oh, jeez, Dave! I slipped!
Oh, no.
Give me something! I need something! Help! I'm gonna fall!
We didn't bring any rope. I'll tell you what, here. Quick, grab hold of my bow tie.
Hey, I think it's too short, Dave.
Well, first you got to take a look at it.
It's too short.
Too short?
Nice bow tie, Dave!
Marty, I think there's somebody messing around our camper. Well, yes, sir. That wraps up another viewer mail segment. Let me do the lucky number, Joe, and then we'll get right on with the show. Turn on the machine. Here we go. Tonight's first lucky number is a 4. Our second lucky number is a 7. And the third lucky number is a 6. Tonight's lucky number, 476. Okay, we have a wonderful program tonight. Jay Leno will be here, Andrea Martin, and window washer psychic Morris Fonte will be joining us. We'll be right back, folks. Thanks, Paul. There is the. That's what you get there is the towel. So our thanks to the folks for sending that in. We'll get right to the lucky number. But first, I want to tell folks if they're contemplating a change in channel tonight, over on CBS, tonight's CBS late movie is one of my favorite films, Simon and Simon. You know, when that first came out, it was nominated for 5 Academy Awards, and it's a double feature tonight at the CBS late movie. The second half is Macmillan and Wife, so there's fine viewing in store for you folks. Let's go over here and we'll do the lucky number, and then we'll get on with this. Take this off, we turn it on. Tonight's first lucky number is a 7. Our second lucky number is a 4, and our third lucky number tonight is a 3. Tonight's lucky number, 743. Would it be something if somebody from AT&T won? What a coincidence that would be, huh? Ooh, I think I'll get a couple extensions and maybe a phone for the car. We're looking for the TV guide so we can tell you what the CBS late movie is tonight. Paul, you all right?
Yes, I'm recovered now.
Did you have a nice evening last night?
I did. I watched the Oscars. Hard to stay awake, though, for that program.
Long.
Didn't you
Time here for the lucky number drawing. This, by the way, wait a minute. This, according to a recent survey among Nielsen polling families, this is the most popular single element of any American television program, the lucky number drawing. Ready? Here we go. Our first lucky number is a 2. Second lucky number is a 4, and the final lucky number tonight is an 8. Tonight's lucky number is 248. I think that's the last night for the lucky number. It just never caught fire. You know, we've had it here for a couple of months. We got a deal on the machine, and I thought for sure this was going to take this country by storm, and it didn't seem to work. Is the TV guide here yet? Okay. We have one in the building? All right, well, bring it right to me as soon as it's available. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Maybe now would be a good time to tell you what's on the CBS late movie tonight. Oh, one of my favorite movies is Magnum P.I. A movie company's leading man is felled by real bullets. I think this is based on an actual story. And then the second half of the double feature on the CBS late movie, Oh, it actually is a movie. Well, let's skip that. Oh, now we're going to take a look at the Tom Brokaw Funhouse channel again. You like that so well, we'll take another.
Mondale was kind of a neighborhood.
All right, that's plenty of that. Well, you know, statistics show that every family in America will one day appear on the television game show Family Feud. Now, when your turn comes, will your family be ready? One way to prepare for your game show debut is to watch the new Family Feud audition channel.
Okay, the first category is things you would take with you if forced to flee from a burning building. Family number one.
Important papers.
That's a good one. Important papers.
Yeah, right. Family number one, thanks very much for your trouble. Family number two, the category is things you would take with you if forced to flee from a burning building.
Telephone! Yeah, good answer.
Terrific.
Yeah.
You need to know about travel arrangements, family number two.
You know, this is the next to the last night we'll be doing the lucky number. Yeah. No. It just hasn't worked. I don't know, when we started it, we thought, boy, this is a great idea. Every night we'll have a drawing. America will be caught up in it. There'll be a stampede here to New York City, and it hasn't worked out that way, and so we're going to finish it up tonight, and then tomorrow night will be it. So I hope you win something tonight. Let's go. Tonight's first lucky number is a 6. The second lucky number is a 4. And finally, we have a 9. Tonight's lucky number is 6, 4, 9. I don't know. It's one of the big disappointments of my life is that the lucky number. Did you enjoy the lucky number, Paul?
I love it every single night you do it, David. I really do. I don't know what it is about it.
We'll tell you what, we're going to do a commercial. Everybody all right over there? Jeez, I felt an iceberg or something. Everybody on deck. We could be going down. Well, we're going to do a commercial. We'll be back. Ruth Westheimer is here. Paula Poundstone. Just ignore those explosions you hear off to the side of the studio, ladies and gentlemen. It's viewer mail night, folks. These are actual viewers from actual letters or words to that effect. I'll be at my house all weekend just praying the neighbors don't drop by. Dear Dave, letter number 1 begins, what's the gig? On a recent visit to the Big Apple, that would be New York City, of course, we visited Rockefeller Center, where we broadcast from each night. Much to our amazement, the NBC tour cost a phenomenal $475. Oh, boy. You charge $475 for your tour, and yet the UN... I don't know if you can hear this at home, but there's a minor gun... I guess it's small arms fire in the hallway. Some sort of coup in progress over at Live at 5. We're, of course, so diplomatic immunity. Don't be worried about a thing here. Letter number 5. Dear Dave, you remind me of the kind of person who hears a siren and even in the dead of winter throws his coat on and runs out to the side of the road to watch the fire trucks go by. Love, Katie Van Arsdale, Norfolk, Virginia. Katie, you have me entirely wrong. When I hear a siren, I have no interest in running outside to watch the fire trucks. But I'm going to let you in on a little secret now. When I hear this, that's it. That's just what I was telling you. I have to go watch whenever I hear that sound. Excuse me for just a second. I just can't resist. It'll only take a second. Can't resist the sound of fat guys sitting on balloons. A little ugly, isn't it? sir. Now that's comedy, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Get a gross of balloons and 3 fat guys, and yeah! Okay, this is it. I don't care how much begging and pleading you do. This is the last lucky number you're getting out of us. Turn on the machine. Tonight's last lucky number is 1. The second last lucky number is 9. The third last lucky number is 6. Our final lucky number, 196. We have a wonderful program for you tonight, and it will begin right after this, folks. Mr. T is here. Everybody ready? Just dead silent. I'm much better. You know, so let me tell you, I would much rather do that than take some tablets.
I think that's good.
Don't you think so?
I would, too.
Yeah, if you're feeling a little odd, instead of running right to the medicine cabinet, as, you know, we've become in this nation a society of pill poppers.
Yeah.
I would much rather go downstairs and get myself a breath of fresh air than consume a lot of dangerous analgesics.
And we applaud you for that. We applaud that. As you can see, you seem to be applauding that. I'm not sure why.
I think the audience wishes I was full of pills. You know, folks, you couldn't have selected a better night to tune in because, Paul, tonight is the night and now is the time. That's right. It's lucky number time. Here we go. Get ready for the real...
Hello, I'm Leanne. I'm the late night lucky number lady. And it's time for tonight's late night lucky number. Well, almost.
Why don't you go get a breath of fresh air? All right, turn it on, Al. Is it ready? Oh, here's the problem. It's a GE. Turn it on. Go ahead, Al. Turn it on. All right, turn it on. That's it. All right, turn it on. All right, there you go. All right. When I give you the signal, just go ahead and turn it on.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, turn it on.
Go.
All right.
Throw the switch.
Throw the, you know, I'll tell you something. Just come right over.
Yes.
Since the whole thing is phony, you can just make up any 3 pictures. All right, get ready, ladies and gentlemen. It's late night lucky number time. Leanne, go right ahead.
The first number is 3. The second number is 7. The third number is 2. Once again, tonight's lucky number is 732. Yeah. Good night, everybody.
I wish I had me some damn tablets now. Hey, Al.
Yes.
Al, troubleshoot that. Let me know when it's ready.
Right away.
Did you find out what the problem is?
We got it under control almost.
Al, seriously, get it ready. We're going to do it again until we do it right, all right?
Okay.
All right. Okay, we'll do a commercial. When we come back, Al will have all of the problems ironed out of the lucky number, and we'll do that. You know, I'm a little despondent because I think it's obvious we have nothing for the show tonight. And I kill like 8 minutes pretending I'm not feeling well, so we go out and get a breath of fresh air, which is, you know, you people are thinking, really? Was that? No, that wasn't anything, was it?
Right.
No, you're right, it was nothing.
So first you got that.
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah.
That's nothing. But I thought that for nothing, you know, that happened as well as you could hope.
Yeah.
So now we come back up and we think, oh, we actually have something. It's the lucky number, which in truth is nothing more than going for a breath of fresh air. And now, Al... Al, do you have the AC figured out there?
Yeah, it's fine now. We had to plug in backwards.
Uh-huh. Al, isn't that the name of your autobiography? The Al Marr story, I had the plug in backwards. It's a, 1995 from Random House. All right. Morty, should we do it again? Okay. Hey, guess what, Paul? Good news. It's time for the late night lucky number. Here we go.
Hello, I'm Leanne, the late night lucky number lady. Yeah! It's time for tonight's late night lucky number. Turn on the machine! Okay. The first number is 6. The second number is 7. And the third number is 6. 6. Once again, the lucky number is 676.
Yeah, there it is! The damn show is nearly over. Let's bring out a guest. Al, turn the thing off now.
Right.
You all right, Pete? All right.
Will, Antoine. Hi, Dave. Yeah, thank you very much. Hey, Dave, have you seen Brooke Shields on television?
No, yeah, of course I have.
She's been everywhere.
Yeah.
And I happen to know the 2 questions that everybody asks her on every talk show. It's
what are the 2
same.
questions Brooke Shields is asked whenever she's on a television talk show?
Is this a happy lady?
Is this a happy lady?
Yeah,
yes.
referring to her. And the second one, of course, as you know,
right.
Is there someone special?
Yes.
So in case you ever, have her on the show,
yeah.
Those are the 2
Those
questions.
would be the 2 questions.
Is this a happy lady?
All right, happy lady. Is there someone special?
Let me ask you those same questions.
Oh, no.
Is this a happy lady?
Yes, I've never been happier.
Okay. Is there someone special?
Everyone in my life is special. Except maybe the loon who kept busting into my house. Let's, last night we kind of screwed this up, so tonight I'm hopeful that it goes a little bit better. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Yes, that's right. It's time now for tonight's lucky number. Here we go.
The late night lucky number lady. And it's time for tonight's late night lucky number.
Oh, boy!
The first number is 2. The second number is 4. And And the third number is 2. Once again, tonight's lucky number is 242. Good night, everybody.
The lucky number lady. I think she did a very nice job, don't you, Paul?
Yeah, what is it that you say to the lucky number lady?
There may be bigger and better things in store for the lucky number lady.
What is it exactly that you discuss with her at the end of each
I don't know. Maybe,
segment?
hey, find out if she plays tambourine. Maybe we can get her in the band. I've just been handed an update concerning the late night lucky number lady. She is wearing a dress from wardrobe, so this is not her dress. Yeah, okay. Last night she was wearing her own dress. Okay, okay. Oh, God. All right. I want all this kind of information you can get me, all right? Let's see. We'll do a commercial. Then we'll begin the big program with Demi Moore, kids. Okay, welcome back. Giuliano Bujali. What do you call this dish?
Pasta with
Oh,
fresh
yeah,
tomato
okay,
sauce.
okay. Where's the late night lucky number lady? Let's have her come out and taste this. In the meantime, my thanks to Tanita Tickerum, who is here, Demi Moore and Bruce Willis. I look like I've been running errands for John Gotti. All right, this is Giuliano Bujali, and this is, of course, the late night lucky number lady. Come right over here. All right, here. Why don't you taste this? Go ahead and help you. Oh, you don't have to leave. Hey, come on. You don't need to be steamed about this. Just stay there. We're going to taste it.
How do you taste pasta?
Well, come on, you know.
Okay. Okay.
Don't pressure her, all right?
All
right. Oh. Good night, everybody.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you. Point of interest. I saw a clip from that picture, The Marrying Man, that Fisher Stevens is in. He in the picture, he does a voice very much like our own Pete Fatovich.
Right.
In other words, he's doing Pete Fatovich in the film.
Well, should we have Pete say hello now so people know what he sounds like? Pete?
Yeah.
Pete, are you in there?
Hello, how are you, Dave?
Yeah,
That's
see,
the
there's
voice,
Pete. He
yeah,
sounds
when
just like
he says,
that?
when, yeah, he said, introduce, I can't do it. Can't introduce you to her. That, You'll see when he gets out.
All right, I'll say, well, Pete, we'll look forward to that. Try and stay awake till that part of the show.
I'll try, Dave.
Yeah. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it's very exciting for us here tonight. You know what time it is now, Paul?
What time, sir?
Oh, man, get ready to get a hold of something. It's time it's time for the late night lucky number. Here we go.
Lucky number lady, and it's time for tonight's late night lucky number. The first number is 2. The second number is 5. And the third number is 6. Once again, tonight's late night lucky number is 256.
Lucky number lady. She asked me if I'd come by later and buff her dress.
Really? I always wondered what you say to her over there in that little box.
She just said stop by later with the Windex.
Yes. Stop by with the Windex.
Yeah, that's what she said to me, of course. How much time do we have here? What kind of time do we have? Oh, is the lucky number lady over there? Do you mind? Oh, lucky number lady, do you mind? Hello, lady! Lady, lucky number, lady. Oh, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Come on. How are you? Have a seat. Yeah, have a seat. No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Woo! Now, is that your dress, or do we give you that dress?
No, you didn't even give it to me. You purchased it, and it's going to sit in your room.
Really?
Yeah, you bought it, though, Dave.
Yeah. Is it an expensive item?
I don't know.
You know what I'm dying to do? I'm dying to, but there's no place I can. I'm dying to do kind of like this on it.
Thank you. Oh,
lady, lucky number, lady. All right, your name is Leanne, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, you're from San Francisco, aren't you? Yeah. Your blood type is A positive.
Yes.
I'm A negative. A negative.
Are you?
Yeah, that's a rare blood type.
Mismatch, right?
Really? That wouldn't work? Lady. Once caught a 20-pound tuna in Florida.
Yes, I did.
Oh man, I love tuna fishing.
Do you? No, seriously,
yeah,
have you gone?
Yeah, I go out on a boat. That's
Where?
why every summer. Try to find
Sound?
me. I'm out blue fishing or tuna fishing.
Are you?
No, I'm not kidding.
Are you serious?
Oh
It's
man,
fun, isn't it?
oh yeah.
It is.
Did you club it to death in the boat?
No, actually,
Hey, you know, this will be fun. Let's do a little comedy now.
Okay.
Yeah. Hal, let's open up the big sunroof, can you?
Sure, Dave.
All right, watch this. You've enjoyed yourself so far. Take a look at this. Here's the sunroof. We're going to open up the sunroof. There's the sunroof. All right, open it up, Hal. It's opening now. Ah, there's the sky.
Oh, much nicer.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Here, look at that. Oh, I know. You're giving me signals like I don't know what I'm doing. Can you imagine that? Me not knowing what I'm doing? Let's do the top 10, yeah. And I understand you won't be here tomorrow night.
No.
I'm sorry. You've done a great
town.
job this week with the lucky number thing. Yeah.
Fun.
Where are you
I
going
missed-
out of town? Where are you going out of town?
I'm going to Buck's Head. Do you know?
Buck's Head?
Yeah, in Atlanta, Georgia.
No. It sounds like a great trip, though. What is this?
It's
What is this? A
lovely.
kidnapping? Thank you very much. I have the category for tonight's top 10 list. The top 10 post-mission maintenance chores on the Space Shuttle Atlantis. Just returned to Earth today. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Hey,
know.
hey, Paul. Hey, pay attention. We're doing something.
I'm sorry. I thought
Top
I didn't want to
10
interrupt.
post-mission maintenance chores on the Space Shuttle Atlantis. Landed early this morning. Edwards Air Force Base, California. Runway 33.
Yeah,
which is a damn good runway. Here we go. Number 10, return seats upright position. Well, I don't think there's any point in going on. I want to thank you for the... You baby. Top 10 post-mission maintenance chores on the Space Shuttle Atlantis. The shuttle has landed. These would be the after-mission chores they must perform.
On runway 33.
33. Here we go. Number 9, vacuum up tang that spilled on carpet. Number 8, reset coordinates on death ray so people don't know who it was pointed at Rex Reed's house. It was pointed at Rex Reed's house. Number 7, throw away old ketchup packets in glove compartment. Number 6, take shuttle to street corner in lower Manhattan to get windshield squeegeed. Number 5, get roadies to unload amps and drum kit. Number 4, hose down the area where they had zero gravity pie eating contact. Number 3, scrape off strange pulsing pod-like thing that attached itself to wing, toss it in trash, forget about it. Number 2, pull twin beds apart. And the number 1 post-mission maintenance chore on the Space Shuttle Atlantis, fill up tank and record mileage. Please leave key in shuttle. We'll do this like it's our show, like she's our new co-host.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay, you could be like Katie Couric, and I'll be like Bryant. Okay, we'll be right back with Willard and the weather. Come on back.
Well, thank you very much. Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
He's here with us. He's here. I couldn't restrain him. He said, let me come out and play from the top of the show. I want to play all the breaks with you cats. Say hello to Steve Winwood. He's
Steve,
right
nice to see you again. Thanks for getting on the show.
And he brought... And he brought along one of those Nashville cats to pick a little guitar with him. He's with us all evening this evening as well. From the group Steppenwolf, you remember them. Say hello to Larry Byram from Nashville.
Nice to see you, Larry. Is Steppenwolf still getting gigs? Do you guys work anywhere anymore? You do? Oh, that's good. Nice to have you here. You know, I'm talking to a guy earlier today about sports, and I said to him, you know, now listen to this, Paul.
Yeah.
Sports. I said, you know, the Los Angeles Dodgers have won both their games so far. They're 2-0. As you know, there's 162 games in a major league season. And I said to the guy, and he said, oh, yeah, I didn't understand. I said, and there's also talk, baseball experts believe the Dodgers this year, this is me talking, could go undefeated. The guy, so help me God, does this.
Funny, because I did that. I just did that.
Did you really? You thought, oh, man, wouldn't that be something if they go undefeated? Let's see, what are we doing? Oh, get ready for real excitement, ladies and gentlemen. It's time once again for the late night lucky number. Paul, are we ready? Here we go.
Hello, I'm Kristen, the late night lucky number lady, and it's time for tonight's late night lucky number. And the first number is 4. The second number is 2. And the third number is 2. Once again, the late night lucky number is 422.
Really, very nice cut. By the way, you forgot to turn off the machine.
Sorry about that. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. You know, we could have her come out here just like that. We don't need the lucky number. She could come out here and sort recipes, and it would be the same thing, don't you think?
So we don't really need the lucky number.
We don't need the. It occurs to me now that the lucky number may just be a cheap device.
I see.
You know? She could come out here and work on her taxes.
So that
Yeah, she could come out here and phone friends, and it would be the same thing. We have a little drum roll. She dials. She gets a friend on the phone. Boom, that's it.
Actually, that sounds pretty nice.
Oh, there she is. Oh, man. Have her standing by all evening if you don't mind.